transnational criminal enterprise. He's currently on the FBI's and has been top 10 most wanted list. He controls.
At 4:58 a.m.
For 37 a.m. Copenhagen, Denmark. Fog rolls thick off the Baltic. Streetlights bleed orange into the mist. Nothing moves. A single encrypted tip arrived 72 hours earlier. Anonymous server bounced through Tor. 200 children. Arctic route. Boss Villa. Act now. No signature. No follow-up. But the numbers match. Missing persons alerts from Kiev, Damascus, Bucharest, all funneled north, all gone silent. FBI Copenhagen Legat picks up the thread. DA piggybacks because fentanyl dust coats the same shipment. Danish police joins under Joint Task Force Protocol. Codename, Operation Polar Shadow. Target, Elias and Ingrid Voss. Greenland's richest couple. Mining empire built on rare earth. Public face, philanthropist, private reality, something else. Let me show you what they walked in for. 42 a.m. Nuke Administrative Quarter. Luxury villa perched above the fjord. Glass walls reflect aurora fragments. Unmarked black SUVs roll up dark. No siren, no light. Doors breach simultaneous. Flashbangs crack the silence. Politi! FBI! Hand! Voices bounce off marble. Elias Voss appears at the top of the curved staircase. Silk pajamas, bare feet, hands raised slowly. Expression blank. Too blank. Ingrid steps from the master wing. Cashmere robe, hair perfect even at dawn. She doesn't flinch. She watched agents sweep the main level. K9 unit alerts on the library wall. False panel. Hydraulic hiss. Stairs to sin. Basement level 1. Wine cellar facade. Basement level 2. Concrete corridor. Climate control humming. Air smells of bleach and fear. Doors unlocked from outside. Inside. Bunk bed. Metal frames bolted to floor. Thin mattress. No window. 237 children. Not 200. Ages 4 to 17. Eyes wide. No screaming. They've been taught silent. Medics rush forward. Blanket. Water bottle. Soft voices in 6 languages. First girl clings to a female agent's vest. Doesn't let go. If the scale of this hits you, hit like right now so the story reaches more eyes. Upstairs, the search continues. Study. Wall safe ajar. For $0.9 million in mixed euros and dollars. Still banded. Still crisp. Garage. 6 vehicle. Range Rover. Land Cruiser. False floors pried open. 76.4 kilograms high purity cocaine. Vacuum sealed bricks stamped with polar bear silhouette. Elias finally speaks. One sentence. You're too late. Voice calm. Almost amused. Ingrid says nothing. Just watches the agent. Like she's already calculating the next move. The investigation didn't start in Greenland. It started in Reykjavik, March 2024. Customs inspector flags a Voss Industries cargo manifest. Industrial minerals. X-ray shows density anomaly. Antinol precursor chemical. 243 kilograms hidden in barium sulfate bag. DA traces the precursor chain back to Mexican lab. CJ&G signature mix. Then forward. Arctic shipping lane. Icebreaker escort. No inspect. FBI enters when child disappearances spike. Same route. Same shell company. Humanitarian relocation program. Orphanages empty. Paperwork perfect. Kids vanish after landing in Nuke. Surveillance begins. Drones over the villa. Sat imagery from Thule Air Base. Wiretaps catch fragments. The next group clears customs Tuesday. Secure the lower hold. Clients waiting in Copenhagen. Command center lights burn 24/7. Quantico. Copenhagen. Ottawa. Screen show money flows. $81.3 million cycled through Voss mining accounts since 2019. Offshore shells in Panama, British Virgin Islands, Luxembourg. Encrypted phones seized early. Celebrite cracks them in 41 hours. Messages name drop menace. Danish, Icelandic, even one U.S. consular office. The deeper they dug, the worse it got. Midnight brief. January 15th, 2026. Greenland. Coordinated hits across 4 countries. Nuke Villa. Copenhagen Warehouse. Reykjavik Dock. Toronto Safe House. 5:03 a.m. Nuke. Second breach team enters sub-level 3. Underground garage. Submersible dock. Mini-sub designed for under-ice transit. Still warm. Crate stack. Weapons crate. 312 AK-103 rifle. Serials obliterated. Suppressors attached. Cache bunker behind false rock wall. 27.9 $29 million more, plus 143 kilograms gold bars stamped with Russian refinery mark. Copenhagen warehouse hit at 6:17 a.m. DEA and Politi. Drones overhead. Guards open fire. 2 rounds hit plate carrier. No fatality. For suspects zip-tied. Inside. 41 more children. Hidden in shipping containers modified with air vent. Rescue total climbs to 278. This wasn't trafficking. This was industrial-scale human supply. Comment Polar if you want part 2 right now. Quantico evidence lock. January 17th. 2026. Fluorescent lights buzz overhead. Cartons stacked to the ceiling. Ledgers recovered from the villa server farm. Encrypted. Triple wiped attempt. Forensic recovery pulls 87% intact. Name. Date. Transfer. A living map of corrupt. Top line. Elias Voss. Architect. Ingrid Voss. Operations Director. Below them, 14 named Lieutenant. Captain Lars Jensen, former Danish Navy, ran the submarine fleet. 2 mini-subs, 1 surface vessel disguised as research ship. Routes under Arctic ice. Evaded radar for 41 cross. Dr. Mila Sren, pediatric specialist, on payroll since 2020. $1.4 million annually. Task. Chemical sedation protocol. Ensure compliance during medical logs list 312 doses administered. Ketamine variant. Fentanyl microdose. Minister Henrik Lars, Danish Interior Industry, received $9.2 million across 47 wire labeled consulting fee. Signed off on falsified transit permit. Blind-eyed port inspection. 1 U.S. official surface. Attaché Robert Klein. Copenhagen Embassy. $1.2 million in cryptocurrency. Facilitated Thule Air Base cargo handoff. Military flights carry. Classified equipment. Children hidden in cargo hold. This wasn't isolated greed. This was institutional compromise. International threads tight. CJ&G cartel in Mexico supplied 68% of the fentanyl precursor traded for children. Gulf cartel handled North American distribution. Russian contacts provided gold laundering channel. Beijing investors funneled clean money back into Voss mining front. Art gallery in New Voss fine art. 47 paintings sold at auction. $38.6 million total. Canvases hollow. Cash and USB drives concealed inside frame. Every trail converged on one truth. Arctic Empire wasn't a side operation. It was the core business. Mining profit. $412 million declared since 2018. Real revenue estimated $1.7 billion. Difference. Blood and silence. Comment network. If this web of betrayal angers, arrest phase accelerates. Dawn raids ripple out. Toronto. 14 suspects in 1 condo tower. Oslo. Shipping office storm. Berlin. Private banker detained at Tegel Air. Moscow. 2 intermediaries vanish before warrants land. Total arrests climbed to 214 across 14 jurisdictions. Extradition requests pile on desks in The Hague. Elias and Ingrid transferred to Copenhagen's high-security wing. Glass cell. Constant camera. No contact. Elias requests lawyer. Ingrid requests silence. Asset forfeiture begins. Voss property. 7 villas. 3 yacht. 2 private jet. Mining concessions seized. Bank accounts frozen. $113.7 million liquid plus physical. 312 kilograms gold. 47 kilograms diamond. Weapons cache destroyed under supervision. Children's recovery continued. 278 total rescue. 214 repatriated within 72 hours. Others in medical quarantine. Trauma teams from UNICEF and Red Cross on site. First testimonies trickle in. Whispers become statements. Statements become evident. Communities nuke real. Elite families distance themselves. Local press calls it Greenland's darkest winter. Fentanyl deaths traced to Voss supply chain. 417 confirmed overdoses in Scandinavia and Canada. 2025 to 2026. Mostly youth. Ages 16 to 24. Murders tied to enforcement. 31. Whistleblower. Rival smuggler. 1 victim. Icelandic customs inspector who flagged the first ship found in Reykjavik harbor. Ruled drowning. Reopened as homicide. Institutions bleed credibility. Danish Politi suspends 14 office. Internal Affairs launches probe. FBI opens Thule investigation. 3 Air Force personnel already in custody. Trust in uniforms cracked. When protectors become predator. The wound fest. If justice still matters to you, comment justice below. This story ends in courtroom, but it began in silence. Silence of children. Silence of officials. Silence of systems that looked away. Arctic Empire exposed one node. The trade continues elsewhere. New route, new name. Ice still melt. Borders still blur. America stands at a crossroad. Do we guard the vulnerable or let shadows grow in the cold? The answer lies in vigilance, not headline, not one raid. Every day, every tip, every voice raised. Hit like if you believe the fight isn't over. Comment your strongest reaction below. Subscribe so you catch the next exposure when it breaks. Share this now before the next empire buries the truth. This is only the beginning.